Hey all, 118 Seth Shadow here. There was a huge announcement from Bushiroad today on DivineZ 6 coming out, and it has got me really excited. If you've been following me for a while now, I think you know by now that I'm a big fan of the glitters, and Set 6 has confirmed that we are getting new support for the glitters in their continued quest to find the Fire Regulus. And to that point, I want to go through a few of the promos that you get for each of the different glitters. We're not going to go through all of them today, just a few of them at this point. But as a reminder, you've got Roroa, Deira, Tamayura, Chaos, and Eva as the 5 different glitters that are searching for the Fire Regulus along with their partners. And all of them got some form of a promo that allowed them to superiorize somehow from the deck in order to use their secondary forms. So, Roroa is the new cover card of Set 6. And with that point, our first promo to talk about today is Everspring Hunter Emerence, which is the promo for Roroa. Market price on the base one right now is almost $10. The base listing is now $10 and it has 12 listings. 3 listings on the foil right now at $14 with a market price of about $14 as well. Then you have the one for Tamayura, which is Kawasohime. This one is actually more expensive than I thought it was. I hadn't been watching it for that long. 5 listings left on the regular ones at about $14, but the market price is $10. And then the foil version is currently at 7 listings with 12 as the base price, and the market price is also right around there. And then the last one we're going to go through today is Meyrig for Deira, which is the more unique one, allowing you to... It plays a bit differently, where in comparison to the other ones, this one does not have a secondary ability, and it only has the one ability that also allows you to go for Persona rides on the first turn that you go for it too. But Meyrig has few listings on the market, 3 for the regular one starting at $7, and then there are 2 listings on the foil starting at $9. There's one for Chaos, and we know of Imgrar for Eva as well. I believe it was Disdain Dragon for Chaos. Although I will note that if we do get newer forms of each of the glitters, then there's actually a good possibility that all of these promos will become invalidated since they only search out the secondary forms that you get through set 11. So just keep that in mind. But one other thing that got shown with the cover art for set 6 is a back shadow of Kronos Command Dragon behind Roroa. So there is the potential that we're going to see some new Gear Chronicle support in set 6 as well. To that point, taking a look at one of the promos that we got for Gears, Footprints Marking Passage of Time. Right now we have 8 listings on that one from $7. The market price is currently almost $6. And the foil version has a base price of $6 with a market price closer to $9 at this point. If we take a look and see the oh, that's a damaged copy. Never mind. It's $9 onward if you want to pick up the foil. And there are a number of copies for $8 when it comes to the non-foil right now. The Gear Chronicles Stride Deck set is currently a $90 pickup or a $190 pickup, depending on if you want to go with the original or the regular. And when it comes to some of the bigger cards in here, like Mazer Gear Dragon, which you only get as a one of, 5 listings on that at $34. And then Upstream Dragon, thanks to Harry, the buyout on this one is still strong. We only have 1 listing on the regular one at $5, and 4 listings right now on the foil version starting at $16. Everything else in the deck is still pretty easy to pick up. The foil version of the Perfect Guard Arlim is $5 right now, but the non-foil is $1. But you can use any Perfect Guard, to be honest. The Chronojet Crest, the special parallel one, is $5.45. The other one's not even up here. Then you've got Fate Rider and Next Stage at $1 to $2 a piece, so most of the deck is still very easy to pick up. The anticipation is that maybe we'll actually see a new Stride in Kronos Command Dragon. Who knows? My guess is that it might actually be an order, but we'll find out. Secret Maiden Poem Levrank, which is Siana support and a promo card. Not too many listings on the market right now. 6 listings for the regular one and then 8 listings on the foil. The regular one is selling for about $3 and the foil is currently selling in the $7 range, and the market prices reflect pretty well. We also have Wishing You Happiness, another promo that's intended for Lutia. We're getting closer and closer to the first Lyrical Divine set. Right now we have a lot of copies of this on the market though. 22 listings on the regular one, starting at close to $7. Market prices around there too. And the foil version's currently at $15.50, but the market price is $18.77, so close to $19 there. Amicable Maiden Alvina is still really popular right now. We only have 2 listings on this one for the triple rare, and they're starting at $20. And we are how many weeks into Transcendence? I think it's at least 2 weeks. The silver rare, on the other hand, we've got 7 listings on that, and it's almost $22 to pick up base, while the market price is almost $19.50. The FFR, though, is in the $50 range. And if we take a look at available listings right now, Alvina's triple rare has 3 listings. There's only 1 left at $20, and then they jump up to $35. So if you still need to pick them up, the silver rare is definitely the better buy at this point. And then the FFR, $60 onward, basically. So this card is moving, although the FFR hasn't really moved too much from its market price. Another big card from Divine Set 3, Knight of Abruptness Undercover Deira. This card can be used as both Undercover and Shadow Paladin support. So right now it's only got 6 listings on the triple rare at $11 to start. Not too far off from the silver rare, as we've been seeing a lot. $13.30 is the base listing on the silver rare, and the FFR is currently $68. A little bit cheaper than the current market price of $69, but only 6 listings on that one. So the silver rare has the most listings right now. But in terms of just how much is available, only 1 copy a piece on that and 1 copy a piece on that for the first 3 listings. So it's still a little bit cheaper to pick up the triple rare, but the silver rare is very close in value right now. Gallia Mechanical Agility, Valtrossa and Liel. This is one of the dual nations from Festival 2024. Just taking a look at it, 31 listings and $17.50 is the current base price. The market price is a little higher than that. The FFR is available for almost $100 with 5 listings left, but the market price is higher than that at $120. So this one has fallen off somewhat and is not seeing as much popularity. Concerts of Many Emotions Parsea. I was covering this one a little while back, and it looks like the regular one got bought out to the point of $19 and 4 listings on that one. The market price is currently around $9.29, whereas the foil version is currently at $22 with 4 listings, and the market price there is $10.78. A little more detail on that. We've got it from 22 to 25 on the foil for the first 3 listings, and then 19 to 30 technically when it comes to the first 3 listings on the regular one. But there is a play set of them at $20 a piece for the regular one right now. In the Dim Darkness, the Frozen Resentment. I was surprised to see that this one was short on listings for the double rare and the reprint from the triple drive booster. Their market prices are really low at the $1 to $2 range, but their base listings are now $7 a piece. Whereas the FR that you can pick up from set 6 has a base listing of around $5.50 and the market price is almost $8. So if we take a look at the FR, almost $7, and there are 6 copies of this frame rare. So at this point, the frame rare is the way to go if you're looking to buy this. I don't know why the others have been bought out to this point, but if you have copies, they're moving. So just be aware of that. Favrneel also got an announcement for new support coming in Divine Set 6. We don't know yet if it's going to be a clean replacement or if it'll just be a additional support card. Because when it comes to Favrneel, it's a unique grade 3 where you can only have one copy of this in the deck to begin with. So I would assume it's just going to outright replace it. But just in case it doesn't, this card is really cheap to pick up at 15 cents base, a market price of 33 cents. And there are 3 copies of that 15-cent one, while we have plenty of 25-cent listings. So if you just want to be on the safe side and pick one of these up, better safe than sorry in case you need it. But you only need one. Demonic Swordsman Arriving Eligos. This is one of Favrneel's support cards that comes out of the same stand-up deck set. And this card has been expensive ever since its initial release. Now the card is $13, which is still pretty high. 4 listings available on this one, and it goes from $13 all the way to $25 between all the listings available. And all the listings have multiple quantities, so it's at least plausible to pick up a playset if you need it. Graham Grace also got an announcement of a new support that's coming in that same set. Taking a look at where it's at, we have 18 copies of the Minerva Rising Double R available at $1, and then Graham Grace's reprint from the deck set currently has 8 listings as low as 31 cents. So again, not too difficult to pick up in case you do need a copy of the original. The SP of Cardinal Draco and Enpyro has been bought out yet again. Now we only have 1 listing on the market at $31.52. The market price on this is $21.51. And overall spread on this one is that it's been bought at a high of $49, but that is... looks like that was actually a recent buy for 2 copies of them. So this card has actually sold as high as $50 in the last few days, which is interesting to see given that we still have a $31 copy on here. And our last card for today is the FFR of Silverthorn Marionette Lilian. From set 8, this is part of the ride line for Lukia, and right now it's pretty low on listings, 5 listings altogether with a base price of about $5. And then when it comes to what's available, $5 all the way to $9 if you don't count that last one, which has a $5 shipping tag added. So there's still some quantity available, but if you do need this for Lukia and to bling it out a bit, you're running out of time here. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.